Welcome to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining us. All right, we've got Blake Morgan. She is a Customer Experience Futurist and Keynote speaker, and also author of More is More. Blake, welcome to the show.
Hey, Michael. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to talking about customer experience and CEOs.
Give us some background on yourself, and let's dive right into those topics.
So I've been in this contact center industry for over 10 years. I started simply producing content about customer experience. I became a practitioner at Intel, leading social customer service, and then decided to just go off on my own. I've been writing for Forbes for over 4 years. I have a podcast show called The Modern Customer. I have a book out and another book on the way about customer experience and technology. And so I live and breathe this stuff and really enjoy chatting about it.
Now, I'm a firm believer in the customer experience is everything. Tell me what you're finding out and what you're relaying to your clients as we go through this process of enhancing corporate experience via customer experience.
So the biggest thing that I believe CEOs or senior executives miss is really just the mindset. The customer experience mindset is truly not like many companies have inside, where they really focus on their own operational efficiencies, their own goals of making as much revenue per quarter as possible, where a customer experience mindset is more about the long-term view. So it's not necessarily looking quarter to quarter so obsessively about the Wall Street stock price, but more how do we invest long-term in our customer relationships, and what does that mean for our company? That doesn't mean just throwing more money at the contact center. It really requires a holistic approach to customer experience. So that's the actual product design. It's the employee experience. It's how do we modernize with technology. It's governance and metrics. So what are the measurements in place to make sure this is happening across the company? It's about embracing innovation and so much more. But that's really the starting point. It's just ensuring that you have this customer experience mindset and you don't make the mistake of thinking that customer experience is simply something handled by the contact center and your customer service group.
I agree with you 100%. Let's talk about the companies that do it well and give me a couple of examples of how they do it well.
I love Sephora. I think Sephora, the makeup brand, is a really good company that embraces both offline and online customer experience strategies because they are the first to embrace modern technology when it comes to making the customer's life easier and better. And the way they do this is through online communities where millions of customers can recommend products to one another, and you can even try on products through your phone via augmented reality apps. So I can try on a lipstick or a mascara or a blush on my face simply through my iPhone. And what they also do is just really beautifully think about the in-store experience. So when I walk into Sephora, a woman working at Sephora will zap my face to find out my color tone of my skin through Pantone color palette, and then they'll email me a bunch of products that are actually relevant for my skin tone. And so you're seeing this beautiful marriage between the online world and the offline world where I'm actually in the store. And so they truly embrace innovation, they embrace technology, and they're always thinking about ways to educate their customers and make those customers' lives easier and better. So I just love Sephora.
I can agree with you 100%. Now I see a trend here. Give us some other examples of trends you see as we go into the future so the viewing audience gets a chance to talk to you about implementing specific trends that may apply to them.
Absolutely. So Amazon is clearly a great company, but what you might not have heard of about Amazon is how they really restructured their company around AI and machine learning. They rely on this strategy called the flywheel, and a flywheel is essentially something that stores rotational energy. And the way this works is that innovation within Amazon around machine learning actually helps to innovate various pieces of the company. It's not, hey, let's throw up a chat bot or let's simply change our algorithm. It's really a holistic approach to machine learning. And the way that the customer will experience that is their new search engine, completely based off of a machine learning framework, the Amazon Go store, where a customer can walk in and leave with their products without having to check out with a cashier, or even Alexa, which is probably the best executed voice activated assistant, all powered by machine learning and AI, which is based off of this flywheel strategy where the company is constantly sharing information internally and collaborating with machine learning in a way that really makes sense for the modern company.
Brilliant, brilliant. All right, Blake, thank you very much for being on the show today. We're going to follow up with you on some of the other trends that come to mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
My pleasure. You've been watching CEO Money with Michael Yorba and Blake Morgan.